This is the story of a company that touches your life in more ways than you can imagine. Indal, the pioneer of the aluminium industry in India. Indal has commercialized most of aluminium's end uses today. A professionally managed company, Indal is an associate of Alcan, Aluminium Limited Canada, the second largest aluminium company in the world, with a presence in over 30 countries and a turnover of over 8.2 billion US dollars. With a 57-year history of superior performance, Indal continues to record significant achievements in revenues, profits, and exports. Indal is fully integrated through all stages of the value chain. From eco-friendly bauxite mining to downstream value-added products of aluminium sheet, foil, and extrusions. And its recent successful diversification into printed circuit boards. Indal's 6 operating businesses serve a range of markets and industries. Processed foods, pharmaceuticals, consumer durables, transportation, building products, industrial ceramics, refractories, electronics, and telecommunications. A cosmopolitan company, Indal's manufacturing centers and offices are spread across 9 states. But more importantly, the 8,300-strong Indal family is a colorful collage of people from all parts of India. Indal's vision and mission statement: a firm commitment to give its customers the best value for their money. This quest has taken the company past several milestones. ISO 9002 certification for 7 business locations. The Harvard Business School Economic Times Award for Business Performance. The Rajiv Gandhi National Quality Award for the electronics business. The Capexel Award for Outstanding Export Performance for the years 1992, 93 and 94. These achievements have only served to increase Indal's appetite for excellence. Indal's commitment to society goes beyond revenues, profits, quality products and services. For the company, safety, environment protection, and community development are non-negotiable. Over 40 crore rupees invested in pollution control equipment. World-class safety record. Over 1 million trees planted. Vocational training, adult literacy drives, and supply of potable water. Building on its past success, Indal is ready for a future which looks even brighter. Indal's expansion and diversification plans mean an expenditure of 1.5 crore rupees per day for the next 5 years. Investments targeted at the fast-growing sectors of packaging, transportation, and building products. These are in strategic alliance with world leaders like Courtaulds of the UK and Norsk Hydro of Norway. Diversifications and expansions that will complement the consolidation of Indal's position in businesses like captive power, aluminium, and special alumina chemicals. In addition, a 1 million ton, 100% EOU alumina plant, the largest in Asia, is planned to be set up in collaboration with Tata Industries and Norsk Hydro. When you consider Indal as a workplace to learn, contribute in, and make a career, don't go only by what you've seen till now, simply because there are many more reasons why people work for Indal. Rakesh Mohan of Belgaum believes that his varied job responsibilities have improved his confidence and risk-taking abilities.
In Indal now, the best aspects of professional life are change and its stress on value-added strategy. I, as an engineering graduate, have had hordes of opportunities for learning through training in various aspects of business, HRD, quality, systems, project management, manufacturing process, etc. I have had exposure to better plant and operating practices in alkane refineries at Ireland and Britain. At present, I am the owner of a 27 crore rupees project being implemented at Belgaum. This, in addition to my being in charge of the specialty chemicals plant at Belgaum. What does this mean? This means complete autonomy in your work area. You're not only responsible for your job, you have the authority to do it. And this has helped me grow more confident and develop risk-taking capabilities. Sometimes the enthusiasm generated gets dampened by slow response time. This is because we do not have a company-wide uniform good IT systems in place. However, I would say it's been good working here, and I do look forward to a future in Indal with lots of opportunities, challenges and excitement.
Uday Gupta feels he is lucky to be with Indal, where he has the freedom to transform his ideas into realities.
I have been here 13 years in which Indal has given me a well-rounded exposure to manufacturing. I have worked in design, maintenance, projects, and now in production. So personally, I have been learning constantly. Actually, right from day one, because Indal believes in on-the-job training. If one shows the inclination, Indal always provides a challenging assignment. In my case, during the late 80s and early 90s, I handled a 50 crore cold rolling mill project from conceptual engineering to erection and commissioning. It was quite an experience, tough but very satisfying. Emphasis on training in Indal is just not on technical skills. Like I was sponsored for a full-time management course at MDI to give an overall view of the business. To me, nothing is more exciting than seeing my ideas take shape into reality. In Indal, I have the autonomy in work to experiment with my ideas. And believe me, that is luxury indeed. The Indal family is bound together by shared values. And the most important binder, I feel, is ethics. I remember during those days of license Raj, many a capital project got delayed because of this moral stance. In spite of possible time and cost overrun, Indal never compromised. I feel really proud to be a part of a company that values ethics so highly.
Can work be fun? Samir Chitnis believes it's possible at Indal.
When I joined Indal, my expectations were a job that utilized my production engineering skills, a work atmosphere that ensured work was fun and opportunities for skill and personal development. And let me tell you, I have received more than I expected. For example, my work in production planning not only utilizes my theoretical base in operations research, but requires me to complement it with practical aspects like customers' priority, impact on cash flow, market forecasting. This has been a valuable lesson. I also independently handle export planning, which has given me an insight to export documentation, its commercial aspects, international packaging market, and new technologies and products. Learning has also come from unexpected areas like I have been trained in total quality management systems and will shortly be acting as a trainer. The teamwork here is great. For example, we had to deliver a job called paracetamol while the customer was waiting in the plant for it. Though we were late to inform the departments concerned, all of them were cooperative and we worked so well together that the material was dispatched on time, keeping our commitment. Initially, the openness and transparency in the company came as a surprise, but now I have grown to value it. We are free to discuss our shortcomings, even evaluate and criticize company policies, because Indal trusts people. At times I feel we should be going faster than we are, for example, in becoming an international player. But this sense of urgency is slowly sinking in, and I am very optimistic about the future. When I joined Indal, I was looking for an organization where work could be fun, and I feel I am in the right place.
For Upali Patnaik of Calcutta, working with Indal means to be at the cutting edge of technical competence.
Why do I work for Indal? Well, primarily because of the learning I get to gain. For example, last year, I was put in charge of commissioning a 90 million slitter project at our sheet plant in Taloja. This was within 3 years of my joining the company. The knowledge and the expertise gained in slitting technology and project execution was tremendous. Plus, of course, the satisfaction of working on a machine that's the best in India in terms of speed, precision and quality. I also have a scope to be up to date with the latest international rolling practices. This is possible because of my interactions with Alcan rolling experts. And Alcan is the best and the biggest in aluminum rolling in the world. I know that in Indal, my technical skills will be continuously upgraded and enriched. This is a big incentive to stay with the company. Another really nice thing out here is the level of informality, surprising for such a big organization. I don't need a prior appointment with my boss, who is the chief engineer of the company, or for that matter, with any vice president or presidents of business. I can easily share my point of view with them, and it is appreciated. Another area where my values are in congruence with those of Indal is the respect for people. The feelings and the values of employees are given importance here. This is reflected in our Kaizen movement, which is a part of the total quality drive. All this is based on the belief that every employee can continuously improve and add to our growth. But there are, of course, areas for improvement, like pay packet. On the whole, I believe Indal cares for us, and I look forward to a rewarding future with Indal.
Balagopal of Kalwa feels proud of Indal's commitment to high ethical standards.
I realize I have come a long way since I joined Indal as a metallurgist in the extrusion business, and now I am no longer just a metallurgist. I have added expertise in manufacturing, quality systems and business management. All this because Indal has provided me opportunities at every step, both through training and job assignments. Only 4 years into the job, I was selected to be on an international technical audit team, and this was headed by Alcan's worldwide head of extrusions. I not only gained from exposure to systems and processes of the company we audited in Malaysia, but also from the immense knowledge of my team members. In Indal, I am assured of constant upgradation of knowledge and skills. I have recently completed an executive business management program at IMI Delhi. Not only was I sponsored by Indal, but the company even arranged for a flat so that my family could be with me. It was a very thoughtful gesture. While most people in business regard ethics as a luxury, Indal values it as a necessity. A simple example is the case of material rejection. Indal always chose to bear the losses rather than opt for any easier alternative. Ethics in Indal is something I'm really proud of. A weak link in Indal's chain is mentoring. I believe once introduced, it will provide guidance to new recruits and will complement the opportunities already available. With all this, Indal to me is not just an organization, it's a home.
Vijaya Sampath, Indal's first lady vice president, feels that professional competence is the only criteria that matters.
I joined Indal in January this year. Most of my colleagues in the top management have been with this company for upwards of 20 years, and I wondered whether I would encounter a glass ceiling because of my gender, age, as also the fact that I joined the top management directly without going through the ranks. The last 10 months have dispelled all my doubts. Social status, language, gender and religion are not relevant here. What really matters, and that is the only one which matters, is attitude, professionalism and knowledge. It's been very hard work, but very enjoyable. We all truly believe that our reach should exceed our grasp. I've been pleasantly surprised with the speed and ease with which I have truly become a member and a part of the Indal team. And my experience is not unique.
Now, on Indal's priorities on human resources development.
I am Vijay Bhatnagar, a metallurgist and a veteran of 26 years of Indal. I started my career by being part of a team which commissioned and operated the then largest aluminium smelter in the country. Now I am heading the human resource function of the company. With the new economic order seeping in, Indal is in the process of managing a change. The key to this change is to create an intelligent organization. Here, I am not referring to using some revolutionary information technology, but I am referring to harnessing intelligence of all 8,000 members of this family. The cornerstone of this route will primarily rest on 3 counts. 1, results to be achieved through evolved and approved processes and not achieving results by any means. 2, to provide ample opportunities to enhance skills and knowledge of everyone, thereby ensuring employability. 3, organizing 8,000 members into hundreds of work teams and involving them into projects dovetailed to our strategic goals, thus creating a sense of ownership and pride. If you choose to join Indal, you can be assured of becoming a part of the family and yet retain your own identity.
Finally, to achieve the overall objectives of the company, Indal is looking for believers.
Greetings, my friends. My name is Tapan Mitra. I am the Managing Director of Indal. I worked in this company for about 34 years. Over the last few years at Indal, we have been trying to bring about major changes, many changes, fundamental changes. And it is for that that we need people like you. Remember, these changes have come not only out of our internal processes and our internal dynamics. The outside world, our customers, our stakeholders are also demanding this change. We have to change. And for that change, for leading that change, and as change agents, we need young people, skilled people, but also people who have the anchor of belief to bring about that change. Otherwise, change is difficult. We need believers. We need people who believe in themselves. This is most important. We need people who can believe in other people. We need people who can work in teams and believe in teams. We need people who believe that ethics are important in business and make sense in business. We need people who believe that processes are as important as results. And above all, we need people who will come to believe in the organization that is Indal, the institution that is Indal, and believe in the great future that awaits it. So, my friends, I invite you to this process, to this future, and to this company. It will not be easy. We are not offering you cushy jobs. But it will be exciting. We have started the process of change here. There is much more to do, many more miles to go. I invite you to join us, join Indal in this exciting journey. Thank you.
Indal. Opportunities in change.